Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I make this my party jollof rice. It was so delicious. So let me take you through the ingredients that I used to achieve this. I use 30 cups of rice. This is the cup that I use for my measurement. I have tin tomatoes here. Each of it is 185 grams. I'll be using 4. And here I have my sweet bell peppers. I have 4 sweet bell peppers and the long ones, 15 of it. I have habanero pepper. I have 5 onions, 3 shallots and 2 white onions. I have a lot of garlic and ginger, and I'll be using fresh tomatoes as well. That's 5. And I steam my meat off camera. This is it. I have the stock too here. That's what I'll use to cook the rice. So yeah, that's the stock there. And I have oil to fry the meat. I have salt to taste, and to the spices I use 1.5 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and 1 teaspoon of rosemary. I have 3 bay leaves, and I use 5 Italian Maggi cubes and 5 Ghana Maggi cubes. Okay, so yeah, these are the ingredients that I use. So I'm going to go ahead and fry the meat before I'll start with the rice. So I'll add in the cooking oil, leave it to heat up, and I'll just add in the meat and fry properly. So after frying the meat, now I'm going to wash the vegetables. Okay, so I'll wash it very well. After that, I'll prep and then blend. So I chop the white onions. I'll add it to the oil and fry. And to the shallot, I already prepped 2 in. Okay, so I'll leave this one after cooking the rice. I'll prep it in. So now I'll go ahead and blend the peppers and the onions together. I am done blending the tomatoes, so I'll set it aside and put saucepan to heat. I'll use the oil that I used to fry the chicken, so I'll pour it in and leave it to heat up. So now I'll add in the onions and fry for 2 minutes. So now I'll add in the tomato paste and keep stirring. And at this point, I'll make sure my heat is on low so the tomatoes will not burn. So after that, I've covered it to fry for 5 minutes. So yeah, this is it. This is what you'll be looking for. So now I'll add in the blended tomatoes. So after stirring, I will cover it to cook for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, this is it. So I'm going to stir again and I'll make sure it will not burn. So the heat is on low, okay? So yeah, I'll stir it very well again and cover it to fry because I want it to fry properly. I cover it to fry for extra 5 to 7 minutes. So now I'll stir and add in the spices. And as you can see, it has already started forming oil on top of it. That tells you that it's frying properly, okay? So now I'll stir and add in the spices. After adding in the spices, I've covered it to fry for 5 minutes. So now this is it. It's frying very properly. So now I'll just stir and wash in the rice. Shinkafa maa mi dambu ku niŋla tom ti maa mi a yi duɣuri bindirigu pam ka di pa kurifooti bee daangi ni di bi niŋ easy. So yeah, n ku tryiri mi ni mix li very well together. So now I'll add in the chicken stock and mix together. So now I've added in salt to my tastes, and so I will stir very well and cover it to cook for 15 minutes. And make sure you don't put the heat on high, okay, so it will not burn. So I'll cover it and leave it for 15 minutes. So, and after 15 minutes I'll stir it very well again and check on the salt to make sure everything is okay, and then cover it again to cook for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes of cooking, this is it. So now I'll stir it again and cover with foil paper and leave it in a very lower heat to cook for 10 to 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes of cooking, my rice is done. So I'll garnish it with the onions and 1 tablespoon of butter. I'll cut it into smaller pieces and add it in and mix together just to give it that shiny and beautiful look, okay? So after mixing, I'll cover it again to cook for 2 minutes so the butter can get to melt through the rice, okay? So now after 2 minutes, my rice is done. It looks so delicious and the aroma is everything. Please don't forget to try this recipe. I'm sure you will like it. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you haven't yet done so. Until I see you in my next video, bye bye. Enjoy it with me.